Welcome to the edition of Let's Play Farming Simulator 2013 on the old family farm. Alright, so today I want to try something new again. I haven't done this before, but I found a mod I kind of want to try out, so we're going to go ahead and do that. It is this Agromet Farmall Z2111. So we're going to go ahead and buy that. And because we already have a baler, we're going to go ahead and use that. 70, 80, no. Let's just go ahead with the rear mower. Alright, let's go ahead and reset that. Nope, this one. And reset this. No, that can stay there. And how much do we need? 70. So this should work for the rear mount. Actually it may not work. Let's see. It may be too light for that rear mower, but we're going to find out in a second. Alright. Let's have a quick look at this rake. Now the cool thing about this is actually a rake and a windrower. So it does both. Oh, that's pretty detailed actually, wow. Little chains there. That's really cool. Can I actually do anything with this? Well, you actually have to lower the wheel stars. Wow, that's kind of cool. Alright. Alright, so we're going to use that grass over there that we've never used before. And we're going to... Is it going to be too heavy? No, it's fine. So we're going to use the grass over there that we've never used before. We're going to go ahead and make some bales of hay with it. Might as well. Because I'm kind of curious about trying this mod out. Let's hook up the PTO. There we go. Lower that. Turn her on. Perfect. Not gonna go too crazy with this. I just want to try it out because I've never done it before. I've actually also never used this particular mower before either, strangely enough. Just one of those things that I've never used before. I tend to get the one you pull behind because it has the auto swather on it. Well, it doesn't do a crazy job, but it's got the auto swather on it, so that's what I tend to do with it most of the time. I tend to use that one. Yeah, I might just do the whole field. So, still looking at new maps. I think I have the map that I want to use for the new season. The problem I run into is that there is a problem with the map. It's just a small problem. Everything else seems fine, but just it seems to be this one thing. Alright, let's turn around here so I don't drive all of the grass all over the place. And it seems to be a problem. It's going to be a problem for sure. Can I go into third gear? Probably not. Well, apparently I can. A little bit of fast mowing apparently. Anyways, so I found the map. It's a really nice map. I've been messing around on it, just off screen, obviously, just to make sure things are what I want them to be. And everything is pretty much except for one little thing, and it's really kind of the most annoying thing about it. So I have a couple maps I've narrowed down to, so we'll see. I may or may not do it on this particular map just because of this one problem, but we're going to find out. So, it is going to be a larger map, as I've mentioned before. And one of the things I mentioned before was hopefully to have a map with beef on it. Beef cattle, I should say. And that's actually been proven to be a bit more difficult because many farms don't have beef cattle on it for whatever reason. They have, my drive is terrible. They all have pigs basically. Pigs is almost a standard now on most new maps. But they don't have beef. A lot of them don't have beef yet, so that's kind of been the problem I run into. However, I have found a couple, and the ones that do have beef tend to be not like North American maps, which kind of doesn't make sense. You'd think there'd be some North American maps with beef on it, but I guess not. I'm not sure where this is supposed to be in the United States. It is an American map, but I don't know where exactly in America it's supposed to be. I'm not familiar enough with America to know where it could be. It has a mountain, maybe Colorado, but I'm not sure. I know New York State has, I think it's the Appalachians. I think it's the Appalachians. No. I think that's what it is. I don't know. My geography in the States isn't up to snuff, but anyways, the maps are basically they're not in North America at all. I did someone suggested a map. I think it was the Nora Warrior. Suggested a Canada map, and I checked it out. It was a big map. It was nice, but it didn't have everything I was looking for. However, I do appreciate the suggestion. Also, Cavalier Roy mentioned that he was surprised how fast the season has gone already, and yeah, it has gone pretty fast actually. But it's been fun. I've really enjoyed this map so far. It has lots of little touches that make this map super awesome. Great for smaller vehicles, I should say, and smaller farms. And it's nice how it has the pigs on it still too, which is cool. And I like how it actually doesn't. I didn't see a biogas plant, and I actually like that feature because that's not overly common. Not every farm, every area has those in it, so it's cool to see how it doesn't have it in it. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. So this is episode 19. Now that I think about it, wow, that's kind of crazy. It's been it's gone by fast. Wow. And I can't believe it. It's had a lot of fun actually. So let's get into tight corners now. Anyway, so I'm excited for season 3, and I hope you guys are too. I think you'll really find the map super cool because it's probably I don't know. I thought I was really surprised when I encountered the map and how well what it includes. It's just a really nice combination of lots of little things, lots of little touches that made it pretty cool. One of the maps I was looking at was Belgique Profonde, which is one of the ones from the contest, if I remember correctly. I like the map. There's a couple little. I was looking for a bit bigger map than that one, but that one is a really nice map. I believe it's by the guys at who do Lux Farm, I think it's called. And I actually just got a mod from them not too long ago. That's good enough. I'm not that worried about it. I just got a mod from them not too long ago too. That's a really nice mod. It's for you can fold it up. It's a mod for trailers for your headers, and it's a really solid. It's a simple mod, but it works for 12-meter headers, which is nice because I don't think there's too many trailers that do. Alright, so because this is an old style rake, you actually don't need a lot of horsepower for these types of rakes either, because you just pull it behind it, and what happens is, oh, that's a bit high, isn't it? Oh, I guess not. Let's see. If I put a drawbar on here, I think I can do that. And a drawbar, yes. Let's see if it goes there. No. Nah, worth a try. Yeah, because there's no hydraulics, there's no PTO shaft, there's no hydraulic pipes that go in here. You don't have to worry about that. Alright, so this is lower. Okay, let's check this out. That's pretty cool. Wow. Alright, now let's additional features are approach to... I feel like I can... I feel like this should go a bit more sideways. Maybe it's... Oh, yes, you can. Okay, so tether mode or windrower mode. Let's go to tether mode. Ooh, that's cool. And then transport mode, windrower mode. Alright, so we're going to TED this. Huh, it came off. Weird. Alright. I've never used this before, and I picked it up, but I just never got a chance to... Huh. Did not expect that. You can see this is a tine wheel. Tether, I guess it is now. I don't know. Maybe if I put it into the... let's see. Race stars. No, I don't want to race stars. I want to change it to... I don't want... Why would I... Can I really enter the... windrower mode. Oh, and it changes again. That's cool. So depending on where you're pulling it from, it'll either... It actually moves the bar too and has a little sound. That's cool. Alright, so... I think first gear is probably going to be fast enough. And for this type of map, this type of windrower just seems perfect. Is it actually going to... Oh, it just leaves it as grass. Okay, so I guess we need to tether first then. I wasn't sure. Tether mode. N. Alright, now we need to rehook this up. It makes a nice little sound. The little sound you can hear from it is the same sound you would basically hear. How is this going to work? Let's find out. Oh, just like that. Okay. Can I go in second gear? Looks like that is an affirmative. Sweet. So this is a pretty cool little... it's how much was it? It was cheap. Was it under 1,200 for a windrower and a rake for this size too? And what's the width on it? Doesn't say. Drying grass to hay, windrowing mode hay, straw, 7-wheel, doesn't say. But that is super cool. That's pretty wide too. And don't need very high horsepower, so when you're starting out with this type, starting out on a small farm, this is a perfect little implement for those smaller farms because you don't really need a whole crazy amount of horsepower to pull this. Yeah, I can go in second gear. Which makes it really nice actually. I haven't seen too many of these around. Like they're usually these types of windrowers slash tethers. I don't know, I've never seen one like this before, that's for sure. I know some of the newer windrowers, they do use this tine system instead of the wheel system. Like I guess this is more like a, put it this way, there's like these vertical wheel styles and then there's like a horizontal wheel style. So instead of it doing, so this does it like a, goes around in a circle up and down as opposed to around the side basically. So, but it's pretty cool actually. You can find them around still, not as often. Can I go in the third gear too? No, didn't think so. Let's see how fast I can go. 18, 19, 20. I can do 20. Oh no. 19 is about my limit. Anyways, I got distracted there for a second. So yeah, you can see these around everywhere, and as you can see, like this is probably an accurate price for this particular piece because not too many people want these things. They're not as desired anymore because they're kind of for smaller farms. And if you want to get into those bigger style farms, then obviously this is going to be a little too small for you, but it'll definitely work for like this size of farm, for this size of field. This is perfect. Like I said, I have the baler and I was gonna sell it, and I haven't sold it yet. So I figure I might as well give this particular implement a give this particular implement a try, because I haven't tried it yet. So, but it is pretty darn cool. If I forget to put a link in the description for this thing, just please remind me, because this is a pretty cool implement. I want you guys to be able to use this thing, because this is cool. I really think this is awesome how you can change it to like a windrower, tedder. Yeah, that's nice. It actually has a lot of functionality then. You don't need one implement as opposed to like 2 or 3 different implements. And to start out for making hay, this is a really nice little thing to pick up. I think it would actually go really well with the classic pack, now that I think about it, but alas it doesn't. It's just a random mod I picked up from Mod Hoster, or Hoster, however you want to say it. So, but it works really well, and as you saw before, it works for windrowing just plain old grass too, which is nice, because if you want to, if you have a smaller mower, let's say you have a sickle bar mower, this would go well with that, because sickle bars don't really put your cut grass into a windrow at all. It just kind of, you know, drops it where it lays, basically. So, alright, let's finish off. Almost done here. And you could actually, theoretically, you could course play this too. I don't really care that much because it's a small field, but because it's pulled behind like this, I'm not sure what the width would be. Alright, so, did I miss any spots? Yes. A few little spots here and there. And I like the little graphic on the back too. How it has a little, I'll see if I can get it in here. It's a cool little graphic they did there. Alright, so now we need to put it into... Alright, raise, no, I don't want to raise them. I want to change it to windrow mode. That's cool how it makes a little sound too when you do that. So now, as you can see, so before they were kind of like vertical, and now they're off to the side, so they're going to rake. So they are going to turn, I guess it'll be on to the, yeah, to the left side, looks like. Well, we'll see soon enough, but. Alright, let's get this up. There we go. So it's a bit smaller for the windrower, but that is a super cool graphic. Jeez. Sorry. Not paying attention to where I'm going. And I probably should not put it into the bush. Jeez. That is super cool. Alright, nice. So what we're going to do is I probably won't bail it all on camera just because there'll probably be a lot, but I'll do a couple. Just to show you guys how the whole process. And if you were starting a farm, for example, this type of machinery would be really good because it's a nice little, it's a good little combination. So I'm actually going to turn this sucker around and go the opposite direction now. So, technically you wouldn't be going around circles like I'm going around circles. So if you're doing this on the field, you'd probably do it in straight lines, but... So, in this situation, what you would probably do is you would probably just drive to the end, and then have a headland, and then you'd just go back like this, I guess. And I should probably make that a bit smaller because that's going to be difficult to drive over. There we go, that's better. And something like that. I'm not an expert by any means, but something along those lines. So then you just have straight lines and it's not so crazy. But this kind of is like a weird shaped field, so You can do whatever you want with the field, basically. There we go. Just gonna drive over it like that. Use a nice little windrow. Not as high tech as some of the other stuff you can get in this game, but I think that's pretty darn cool. And because you don't have to worry about a PTO shaft and it's the actual windrow itself is pretty far away from you, you could actually just do a turn like that. I don't think you'd have much of a problem. Let's check it out in the back. Oh yes, you would. Never mind. But that's a really nice little mod. Nice. Alright, do a little turn here. There we go. But, yeah, so what we're going to do is going to go ahead and bale this too. So it's going to grab the bale over from the shop. Actually, I can just reset it. There we go. And in reality, you probably wouldn't windrow a whole row, but you just windrowed into the row like that, because that would just be inefficient, basically. You'd be moving a lot. And the other thing that happens with this type of rake or windrower, what happens is they get bunged up if you put too much through it. So because it's only working off of your momentum and your forward momentum, basically, if you try to put too much through it, they can get bunged up, and you got to get out of the tractor and you know, free it up a little bit there. So, all right, I have to go through the tire there. Nice. This is a sweet little mod. And I think you could probably course play this too. Just because it's a pull behind. But I think what would happen is you probably... well, that would work actually. You just need to figure out how big it actually is and then go from there basically, so... There we go. Nice. This is a sweet mod, jeez. Alright, now let's split the field. Let's go back down here. There we go. Awesome. Anyways, sorry, I feel like I'm concentrating a lot right now. Jeez, it's still morning. It's pretty early for me. It's like 7 a.m., so that might be part of the reason why I'm concentrating so hard. Haven't even finished a cup of coffee yet, but I figured I'd get this out, finish this up early today because I got the family in town, so I figured best do this before I get too distracted doing other things. So, and I forgot I had this mod, and I saw it when I was just looking through things, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and make something about this because this is a cool little mod. And I have the baler still too, so I figured, what the heck, jeez. Alright, let's split the field, last little bit here. Go. Nice. And what we'll do is we will turn this thing around. Here we go. Put that all into a nice one row. Perfect. Now the funny thing is, like, if this is what you actually ended up doing on the field, you have to be careful because what happens is these tines, that's so cool. These tines will pick up the hay and you'll drag it all over the place and it won't look very nice. But that's a sweet looking mod. It works really well too. Alright, now I need to get my other tractor. And you're done. Good, perfect. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and reset that baler that I took over there. Where is it? It's over there. There. Let's pick up the baler from right there. Perfect. And we're gonna bale a couple of those just because we put it into windrows and we tedded it and raked it and all that jazz, so we might as well. Alright, so what I'm thinking for the next episode is we're going to prepare for our move. Do I need to, wait, oh, weird. Need to prepare for our move to our new map. There may be a day in between the last episode of this season and starting the new season. We'll see. I thought I attached it. It definitely looked attached there. I guess not. Alright, so this is apparently supposed to be able to make the bales bigger because it's got this chopping feature, but they're gonna be small. I'm pretty sure of that already. Alright, so what you would probably do if you're doing this in real life is you would go down a line and then you'd skip a couple lines because you would have to worry about the PTO shaft. Alright, let's pop that out. Let's go take a look what they look like out of this thing. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, it's definitely net wrapped. Definitely net wrapped, not binder twine. Anyways, random observation. Sweet, there we go. So what you do is you go down, you'd probably skip a few, and then you'd go back up because you want to not have your tire hit the frame of your implement you're working with, because that would just be not fun. It looks like it can actually pick up the green grass too, the untended grass, wet grass. It's not a silage special, anything like that. Silage special is basically like, it's a silage special baler. Basically allows you to bale wet grass for silage, obviously. So, oh, sweet. Anyways, just thought I'd show you that with that new mod that I just picked up. Let's go take a look at that thing again. Yeah, there you go. Sweet little mod. Check it out. Remind me to put the link in the description. But that is a nice looking mod. Anyways, my name's Ian Robinson. This has been Farming Simulator 2013. Let's look at the mountains. Yeah, there you go. Close that HUD too. There. My name's Ian Robinson, and we'll see you in the next episode, the last episode of Season 2 on the Old Family Farm. Catch you later, guys.